I know how you wear your heart on your sleeve. You want to be out there all the time. You want to kick every ball. You must have been completely down at that moment when you realised you just had to go.
Massively. Like I say, I was trying to convince myself I could play, but it's so obvious I couldn't play. And still today, the gaffer's saying, just stop stressing yourself out and just try and get fit and don't even think about it really. But like today, I still want to run. I still want to try and push myself, and sometimes, I do myself no favours. So I've just got to take a step back and try and get healthy again. Yeah.
Players obviously want to play, and this was a game when we're talking at the time when we're looking out at a very wet and windswept and rain-swept pitch. In some ways, would you be just a little bit pleased that the game against Luton didn't take place because Kyle Perry would have had no part in it?
I'll go on record and say I'm over the moon. Like I say, I feel like I want to redeem myself and for what happened at their place and play on here. And like you said, the weather, it's a bit crazy out there, so it's gone in my favour. So that's a positive to look at. But big games coming up, and we need the points running up till Christmas. So I just want to get ready.
What are the worries about a game like this? I've seen your tail end of the season. If it had to go until the tail end, and that may well depend on FA Cup fixtures that they play or whatever, you've got a very tough run in at the end of the season. You could argue all games are tough, but Luton piled into that would be even tougher.
It looks good down it on paper, and it's going to be poetic, I think, coming to the last games of the season. I think every point's going to be valuable, and like we're saying now, we need to pick up every point we can and just push forward, really. So, it's exciting times.
In the scrap between you and Duffy to score goals, how's it running at the moment?
I wouldn't say there's a scrap between us, no, but I'm enjoying it and he's enjoying his football. He's taking his opportunities, I'm taking my chances. We're just pushing each other, really, and that's what you need at a football club, and we've got players around us who are going to compete as well.
Now, coming to you yourself, you have a little bit more time to yourself. I know you're training, but you're limited in your training. What I didn't know is that you have ambitions towards the stage.
I have ambitions for everything.
Towards the stage.
We don't want to talk about my musical career now, do we, with the gaffers there? Yeah,
You might want to be your agent.
I do see myself in the limelight in the future on the stage, maybe in musicals.
What do you play at the moment?
Wizard of Oz, yeah. It's one of the Wicked Witches now. Learning guitar, like I say, I'm in a heavy metal rock band called Stubble Melt, which will one day take over the world and rule all. But,
do you sing on the coach?
Yeah, I do a bit. I'm always singing in the dressing room, and the lads are telling me to shut up because I'm usually singing some Spandau Ballet or something, and there's some R&B tunes on.
And Briscoe, he sings with you in the car.
Yeah, we are going on X Factor next year. I can confirm that. Me, Louis Briscoe. I'm sure Blair will be there as well, as he can hit the high notes.
Does he sing in English?
I don't know what he says. I know he talks a lot, but I don't know anything he's saying.
Talk to me about this sort of the team spirit within Mansfield Town. It sounds like it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a great atmosphere from everyone, from the staff who work behind the place, players on the pitch, the Joey's working the cameras. the press officer, yeah. No, they're fantastic. The press officer's fantastic.
He sorted the alarm.
Eventually, yeah, but he won't put me off or anything. But, yeah, you need that. You need that in your dressing room, and that, it's silly to say, but that can get you 15, 20 points a season, because when times are tough, it's how you bounce back. And like I say, the atmosphere after the Forest Green game, it was down in the dumps. But 2 days later, we're firing on all cylinders, ready to get more points.
Do you believe at the end of this season that Mansfield can get out of this league?
Without a doubt, yeah. Like I say, I always aim for success, aim for everything I can achieve. And I didn't come here to be second best, and I think that's the attitude of everyone in the dressing room, and it comes down from the gaffer, really, that does, yeah.
People will have been watching you now, and they'll be itching just to have that little bit of a song from you. Just a, just a few lines to see so they can say in the future, I heard him first.
I'm not sure about that, the voice isn't tuned in, and
get on with it. Get on with it.
I'm a model professional,
Get on with it. Go on, have a go. Just the first few lines.
Of what?
Well, whatever you sing.
No, I can't.
Briscoe did it. You've got to do it.
I can't do that. You have to buy a ticket, unfortunately.
Yeah, I never. Thank you very much for joining Mansfield 103.2 and your own website.
Cheers.